This is not a tutorial on how to build a drum sander. This is a tutorial on a safety issue I found with the one I built. There's all sorts of plans. Mine's made up of a bunch of different ideas I got off of YouTube, and I love it. It works awesome. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to do without it. But I ran into something that I thought, a friend of mine said, you should put that on YouTube because somebody might appreciate it. The issue is that the commercial ones have a rubberized feeder table, whereas these are all designed, except the ones that were designed with a feeder table, but that's not what I built, to have this table, have the piece slide on this table and come out the other end. The issue comes about when this table and the drum are not in perfect alignment, or the piece that you're sanding is not already relatively flat as you feed it through. What happens, which I found out, is that you have to keep even pressure on this as it slides under the drum, because if it cocks to one side or the other and the drum and the table aren't perfectly flat, it will grab that piece, or if the piece isn't perfectly almost flat itself, it will grab that and will shoot that piece back out like a table saw kickback if you're trying to make an aggressive pass with it. When I did mine, it went all the way across the garage and hit that wall, which there were some fluorescent bulbs over there, so it made a nice big sound, and it was very dramatic, but no harm, no foul. So what I did was, number one, I built in the ability to micro adjust the height of the table, because I put some inserts in the wood and threaded some bolts in there so that I could micro adjust the table. And I built this sled. And this sled, I put a miter slot in the table, and this sled allows me to put the piece that I'm sanding on here. I think I'll put some rubber on here and push this slowly, or however I want to push it, depending on the bite I'm taking, all the way through to there, right? Because the reason that that piece will cock a lot of times on these home-built ones is that you have to be able to come around to this side and pull the piece the rest of the way through, because it's always pushing back this way. And that's when it gets dicey, because as you're trying to push it through square and you move to come around the other side, you lose that control, and that's when it went flying out the back. So I built that sled because when it comes all the way through to that stop with that piece makes sure that it's past the drum when it comes out the other side. Let's see, any other? That's pretty much it. It just happened, and it happened very quickly, just like most shop situations do. So I said, somebody could get hurt doing that, so I'll just add this to a quick video. I hope that helps somebody else. I suppose you could use a push stick that is square to push it all the way through, but I just like the idea of there's no drama. Once it hits there and it's done, that piece the thing can keep running forever, and it's not, that piece isn't going to move.